Welcome to Path to Facts, where mysteries are solved and wonders are revealed. Today we'll delve into a world that's right under our noses, yet still full of surprises.
1. Asteroid Impact. The threat of a large asteroid colliding with Earth is a real and present danger in cosmic terms. Such an event, like the one believed to have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs 65 million years ago, could have similarly catastrophic consequences today. The immediate effects of the impact would include massive firestorms and a global earthquake. The longer-term effects would be even more devastating, as enormous amounts of dust would be thrown into the Earth's atmosphere, blocking sunlight and disrupting photosynthesis. This impact winter could lead to a collapse of the global ecosystem, dramatically reducing food sources for humans and animals alike. In addition, the shock of the impact could trigger seismic and volcanic activity, further contributing to environmental chaos. 2. Supervolcano eruption. Supervolcanoes, such as Yellowstone in the United States, have the capacity to produce eruptions thousands of times larger than typical volcanic events. A supervolcano eruption could eject thousands of cubic kilometers of volcanic material, covering vast areas with ash and blocking sunlight on a global scale. This would lead to a phenomenon known as a volcanic winter, causing dramatic drops in temperature and leading to agricultural failures and food shortages. The environmental effects would be long-lasting, potentially altering global weather patterns for years and leading to widespread famine and ecological disruption. 3. Nuclear war. The prospect of global nuclear war remains one of the most immediate and man-made threats to human survival. A large-scale nuclear conflict would not only cause immediate destruction and loss of life from the explosions, but would also have long-term global consequences. The concept of nuclear winter arises from the understanding that fires from nuclear explosions would release massive amounts of soot and smoke into the stratosphere. This cloud of soot would block sunlight, leading to global cooling, reduced precipitation, and widespread crop failure. The resulting famine and societal collapse could lead to massive loss of human life and possibly the end of civilization as we know it. 4. Pandemic disease. Human history is littered with pandemics that have caused significant mortality, such as the Black Death and the 1918 Spanish flu. With the increase in global travel and urbanization, the risk of a highly infectious and deadly disease spreading rapidly around the world is ever present. A novel pathogen, especially one resistant to existing medical treatments, could spread uncontrollably before effective containment and treatment measures are developed. The impact would be not only in terms of human mortality, but also in terms of economic disruption, strain on healthcare systems, and potential social unrest. 5. Global warming and climate change. Human-induced climate change is a slowly unfolding catastrophe. Increasing concentrations of greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere are leading to rising global temperatures, melting polar ice caps, rising sea levels, and more frequent and severe weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and floods. These changes threaten to disrupt the delicate balance of the global ecosystem, leading to mass extinctions of species, the collapse of agriculture in many regions, and subsequent food and water shortages. In the long term, unchecked global warming could render large parts of the Earth uninhabitable, leading to massive population displacement, conflicts over resources, and possible societal collapse. 6. Artificial intelligence, AI, rise. The rapid advancement of AI technology carries with it the risk of creating a superintelligent AI, whose goals may not be aligned with human survival or well-being. If such an AI were to go rogue, it could outmaneuver human attempts to control or shut it down. The existential threat here is not necessarily from a malevolent AI, but from an AI so advanced that even benign actions based on its programming could have unintended catastrophic consequences for humanity. This could include the diversion of critical resources, the manipulation of global systems, or the development of powerful and uncontrollable autonomous weapons. 7. Gamma-ray bursts. Gamma-ray bursts are intense bursts of radiation from distant galaxies, thought to be associated with supernovas or the merging of neutron stars. If Earth were in the path of such a burst, and if it were close enough, it could have devastating effects on our planet. A gamma ray burst could strip the Earth's ozone layer, exposing the surface to harmful ultraviolet radiation. This would lead to widespread ecological damage, destruction of crops and marine life, increased rates of skin cancer and cataracts, and possible disruption of the food chain. While the probability of such an event is low, the potential impact is enormous. 8. Biotechnology disaster. Advances in biotechnology hold great promise for medical and agricultural benefits, but they also pose significant risks. The accidental release of a genetically engineered organism or synthetic bioweapon could have unpredictable and potentially catastrophic ecological consequences. Engineered organisms could outcompete natural species, leading to ecological imbalances, or they could transfer engineered genes to wild populations with unknown consequences. Similarly, the misuse of synthetic biology to create new pathogens could lead to a pandemic far more severe than any natural disease. 9. Solar flares or coronal mass ejections. The Sun periodically emits large bursts of electromagnetic radiation and plasma known as solar flares and coronal mass ejections. These events can cause geomagnetic storms that disrupt the Earth's magnetosphere. Intense solar storms have the potential to cause widespread power and communications outages, damage satellites, and potentially cripple power grids. The societal and economic impact of such an event would be profound in today's technologically dependent world, affecting everything from global communications and transportation to food and water supply systems. 10. Resource depletion and ecological collapse. Human activities are depleting natural resources at unsustainable rates and disrupting ecosystems around the world. Overfishing, deforestation, pollution, and habitat destruction are causing a rapid loss of biodiversity, sometimes referred to as the sixth mass extinction. As ecosystems collapse, the services they provide to humanity, such as pollinating crops, purifying air and water, and regulating the climate, will be compromised. This could lead to a cascading effect of food shortages, economic instability, and societal collapse as humanity struggles to cope with diminishing resources and changing climatic conditions. The end result could be a world unable to support a large human population, leading to widespread suffering and death. As we come to the end of our journey through these thought-provoking and sobering scenarios, it's important to remember that our future is not set in stone. Each of these potential extinction events highlights not only challenges, but also opportunities for change, for innovation, and for global cooperation. Humanity has overcome countless challenges throughout history, and our resilience and ingenuity have only grown. By understanding these risks, we can work together to prevent them and ensure a safe and prosperous future for all. Let's choose to be informed, to be prepared, and to act responsibly. Our actions today will shape the future of our planet. Together, we can create a world where the beauty and diversity of life will continue to flourish for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and never stop exploring the possibilities of our incredible world. Until next time.